It's all about us connecting with the community that we defend. And we do that in a large number of ways. But the sort of getting out there, and there's a wonderful ceremonial side to military history. So this week sees the very significant King's Birthday Parade, and the crossed swords, pipes, and drums will be out there with the Royal Gibraltar Regiment Band and some band members from the Corps of Army Music back in the UK in Casemate Square tomorrow evening. And it's about getting out there and a bit of pomp and ceremony and celebrating sort of fine military traditions.
And it's more, I suppose, than just celebrating traditions and recognising serving personnel, but how important is it as well to support and recognise veterans and also military families as well?
No, absolutely, and we look at it as sort of a whole community. We've got those who are currently serving in uniform. We've got those who are not in uniform but very much part of the organisation and without which we couldn't do our business. Then, of course, we've got our families without which we couldn't serve. And then there are those who have served before. And it's really, really important that we continue to connect with them and recognise that service.
SSAFA is the longest standing military charity around. It's been there for serving members, their families, for many, many years, and we continue to be there. It's that place where people know that they can come for support, whether financial, emotional, practical assistance, whenever they need it. And there's many people on the Rock that use our service. There's many people along the costas that use our service, particularly the veterans. And I think Friday's event is about entertainment. It's about bringing that community together, and that's really important to us. We always want to bring those communities together. We want spaces where people feel that they can reconnect. And speaking to a veteran just last week at our coffee morning, it's so important for them to feel like they've got that space to connect with something that they've been part of for much of their lives.
The Crossed Swords, Pipes and Drums, they've built an international reputation. It's led by Pipe Major David Johnston and one of the most experienced pipe band leaders in mainland Europe, I believe. So how did Gibraltar secure a visit from such a high caliber group?
So through a sort of slightly circuitous route, I happen to be the president of the band. It's a wonderful privilege, and that came about through the piper to CBF, Piper Davy Moore, who in fact was the founding member of the Crossed Swords, Pipes and Drums in Northern Europe nearly 20 years ago. They were the first non-British Army band to be authorised to, or be invited rather, to take part in the Edinburgh Military Tattoo. And I was very privileged to go up to Edinburgh and see them in action last summer. And then from that came the idea of, Gibraltar loves that sort of military parade, and the week of the King's Birthday Parade seemed like the ideal opportunity to get them down here to be a part of that. And the Crossed Swords, Pipes and Drums will be providing some music in advance of the proper parade from 6:15 onwards in Casemate Square on Thursday evening.